Hey everybody, Mel Bell here with your monthly reading for my earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And I'm using the decks today, the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake, The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed, and The Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. Please do like, share, subscribe. And comments are always welcome. I love to know how things are working out, where this may have helped you. If you are wanting to share, I am here in all ears, or eyes reading, I guess. Okay, so let's just go ahead and dive right in. Starting with This Is You and the Self card, okay? This is going to be important through the reading, because this is who you are, you getting through the storms, and literally and figuratively, because I do feel like we're going to have some natural weather events that will happen in the month of September, and also not losing your sense of self. Because I feel like there's going to be some drama that is not yours, and people are going to want to pull you into it anyway. Sometimes when you stay out of things, people don't like that. They want you to be on their side. They want to pull you in, and they will find ways to try to get you upset with them so that you can then also be involved in the drama and not be outside of it. So watch out for that in September. And also in the situation, I am seeing reward, maybe money coming to you from unexpected places, as well as opportunities. A very positive card for your situation. And the energy that's coming in is the Five of Swords. And that was what I was talking about drama. So if you notice, like, one of these people is very intentional about what she's brewing. Okay? This is the reactor. And then this is the person who's really hurt by it, right? So that's just a visual representation around how something may be happening. Like that lady who's brewing this brew and she's holding two of the swords, she is the instigator. Okay, that's not you. So in the situation, it's more like either you're this person, or someone who's not in here at all, that one of these people is wanting to pull you in. It could be any of those personalities wanting to pull you in. So the key for if you're a friend of these people, and one of them is wanting you to make take a side or something like that, it's sometimes just really important to watch what you say and how you support, so that you are not accidentally saying something that will later be thrown out to everybody, and then it sounds like you have stabbed someone else in the back when it wasn't like that. So I just be very careful of drama. Now, the Page of Wands is a challenge, talking about some opportunities coming. So know that there might be some delays, and keep in mind that sometimes delays are hidden blessings. Sometimes things don't happen in the time you think it should, because it's better if it happens later. So if you do hit some brick walls, think of ways that you can make things move in other places, other aspects of your life that you can pour yourself into while you're waiting for this other thing to happen. And know that you have all that it takes to get things done. Okay, It does not matter what's up against you, because you have the strength. You have the strength. You are in control. And just as I said that, my candle popped. Well, that was interesting. So whatever's happening, you are strong, and it's a well-earned strength. It's strength that you have built up over years. Now, the funny thing, not haha funny, but funny in the cosmic way, is that your wild card is the sun, which means that anything that's happening in September, you are able to overcome and pull out beautiful resolution. Okay, you are able to stay balanced and grounded in yourself, and you are able to bring about magical blessings and change. So I do see the ability for you to make things turn out great. We don't always get the best hand, but it doesn't mean we can't win the game. Okay, so sometimes I like playing cards, and sometimes you get a hand that you're like, but I think I can, and you just work it out. So things are not always easy. We know this, but we can always persevere and achieve greatness. I think our resilience as Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns, as earth signs, our resilience is really our superpower. Okay, and us seeing things in a grounded way will help us navigate whatever's going on around us. Sometimes the things that are happening around us don't have anything to do with us, and it just takes that logic to disengage, to not allow it to throw us to and fro. Okay, and I say that because of the strength card, and I got a big old mess in here. The strength card, and how there's the tornado in the background, but she's not gonna let that move her all over the place. Okay, and while I'm shuffling this deck, I would just say that it is a good time right now, while our weather is pretty calm, to make sure our batteries are good, and we have batteries, and that any emergency preparedness, any plans that we have in place, everything is set up for that. No fear mongering here, just preparation is good business, y'all. It's good business. All right, so what do you have to say to us, Sacred Forest Oracle, please? Oh, 2. All right. So we need one more card from here, because I got a little bit of a that's really interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what was interesting is that I got success. Okay, let me do it this way. Well, that's probably not your way. Okay, so I got success, spring, secret spring, but then I got spirit, I can't read that, spirit guardian of winter retreat, and they're 2 separate seasons, and I found that very interesting. And then we look at new beginnings, the daffodil fairy. So I would say that I think that as we move into the colder months, as we move into winter, it is quite possible that things slow down for us, and that we don't get everything that we wanted to get achieved in this second half of 2025, and that 2026 may be a lot more fertile for us. That doesn't mean that everything stops, just means that if we have big things that we want to achieve, that this year might not be the time for it. And when winter comes, sometimes it's important for us to retreat. So, you know, if we were animals like the bear, we would hibernate, and we would take the time to fatten up and not do a lot. And sometimes that's really what's being asked to be done. Now, this is going to be depending on you and your life and what's going on in September. It doesn't always have to be seasonal just because the card says it is. The Secret Spring can also talk about a hidden truth, a hidden answer, a way to do something that hasn't been thought of yet, creative problem solving. So there could be a problem that you're looking at one way that you need to look at a totally different way from a totally different angle and be like, oh, now I get it. We can do it this way. Okay. But really important to take with you that your wild card and the new beginnings, that there's positive times ahead. There's positive times ahead, and things are going to work out. It just might not work out as quickly as you would like to see it work out. Okay, send in Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. We're probably just going to pull one card from this, unless I get 1,000 that fly out, which often happens. We'll see. Okay. If you're still with me, thank you. Please do like, share, and subscribe. What do you have for me for my earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, please. Here it comes. I feel it, you guys. It's coming. It's coming. It's this one. Okay, the Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice, okay? So when we were talking about the Five of Swords, if the conflict is within yourself, that's also important to acknowledge and to understand. So that means you could spend a little time with your self, with journal writing and understanding yourself. Sometimes, y'all, a good journal writing session will bring you the answers quicker than anything else. You will realize things that you weren't even thinking about. So I really encourage you to make that a practice for yourself. Now, the Dragon's Duel is also about conscious choice, and it's about fear and love, and sometimes getting those two things mixed up. Fear can make itself seem like it's protection, like it's coming from a good place when it's not. And so it's important to be connected to your intuition and your heart, and make sure that you are not fooling yourself into believing something that's not true. And fairness and balance. So I just feel like with this, there's a balance between things that needs to be kept, okay? And so sometimes things are trying to throw you off balance. And if you kind of channel that Libra energy where you're thinking of balance and justice and keeping things harmonious and beautiful, that's probably going to be really good for you in September as something to lean on, a energy to keep in mind to help you navigate September, and be open to all that's possible, all that's positive. Know that you are always taken care of, and everything is going to turn out and go in your favor. You just have to be patient. And I feel like earth signs, you probably are used to having to deal with that patience, but it always pays off, right? It will eventually pay off. It's just annoying, that's all. Okay, so I guess that's it for this this month. I hope you guys have a lovely September and things go very well for you. Just scanning the cards to see if there's anything else that I want to say here, but I really think that's about it. Just remain centered and strong in yourself, grounded. These things are going to help you navigate September. Don't buy into anybody's drama. You don't need it. And you're doing good, so don't let other people throw you off your game, okay? Take care. Bye, everybody.